to Indiana. Dennis Schroeder to Brooklyn. They acquired Kelly Olynyk and Ochai Agbaji from Utah. Different looking Raptors squad. Edwards over to Reed. Reed penetrating and throwing it down. Big jelly.
Timberwolves fans, just a collective sort of splash.
Edwards deep in the corner.
The 9 field goals that he's made this year, I told you, 6 of them were dunks, so it wasn't very complicated. The other 3 were kind of layups around the rim.
And we've talked about this before, the benefit of having the guy that no matter what position you put him in. Here's Edwards, sidesteps into a 3-ball and connects.
A rotational player for them and did a nice job.
Little step back, Edwards. Oh, so good.
Minnesota's bench getting outscored right now by Toronto. Surprisingly, it's a 22-5 advantage for them. Anthony Edwards knocks down that jumper.
Edwards fires and hits. Now back on your screen. Edwards, the runner.
17-38 against Toronto in the history of this franchise. That's the lowest of any opponent in the NBA.
Game number 1 of the NBA season. Both teams entered that game after having an undefeated preseason. Naz Reid for 3. Count it. Edwards driving on McDaniels, takes the bump, and another board in a crowd. Edwards under 10 on the shot clock, fires a tray, switch.
That's a little bit of a microcosm.
I like this reaction after the 3 from Anthony Edwards. This is the second night of a back-to-back. You mentioned Toronto dominating the all-time series, even here in Minnesota. There's Edwards. Nice turnaround for 2.
Pascal Siakam. I think they would have. They certainly would be more formidable, but
Edwards for 3.
Yeah.
Clock winding down. Gets across the timeline. Morris beats the clock and hits. Wolves by 48. Freeman Franklin did not get it off in time. And Minnesota